Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, Anxious Pirate in the chat. I do see you. I told them to get in here. They got in here, and I am very, very proud of them.
Yay.
Very proud, as always. Today, we are going to be having some Sealed Alliance. Specifically, it is Random Access Archive Sealed Alliance, which means we're using the RAA bot. We're doing it in the minor server, but we're doing it. That was created by the Sloppy Labwork team. Where basically you get to pull decks from a DOK collection, the decks of Keyforge collection of a specific user. In our cases, our respective collections. You get to pick sets, and you get to give a SAS range. So the SAS range we have set is 63 to 67, which I think should give us an AOA. It's always a mixed bag of AOA decks. That's in those mid 60s. But I think it should give us some very interesting choices. We have already rolled our two decks each, and I will bring that up right now. I have on my corner, we have, and I'll edit this a little bit because I want the top visible.
You got a gen? Oh, you.
I have a gen. This is like one of two I own, by the way. One of two.
Mars first proliferator. Oh, jeez.
So we have, and I will make sure and let me know if Karen's audio is all good too. So my two decks are V Riddle, a Mirror of the Dramatic Mountain. Great name. It is Mars Sanctum Untamed. Now Karen's decks. Sorry, that was the first one. The second one is Underpool Song Cynical Loner, which is a Brobnar Sanctum Shadows deck, which I think together should actually be pretty cool. Karen has Jeffrey's The Coruscating. Oh, whoa, this is a 4X Researcher deck?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
This is super cool. And then we have Cataline Spawn of Exobar, which is a double rocket boots Sutterkin. Oh man, that Sutter can go burr. I guess not many creatures though. Darn. Oh, that Untamed looks really good too. Well, it looks pretty interesting. So I don't know if we just rolled it. It's not like we haven't had much chance to look over.
Oh, I already got mine all combinedified.
Yours is already completed.
Yeah.
Well
the amalgamation is complete.
Very good. Well, I think I will certainly be using the Mars from V Riddle.
Shocking.
Shocking, I know. Very shocking. The question is, what do I keep? What are the other two houses? So the Untamed here has double Dustwick, double Glimmer, which is pretty interesting. For Martian Generosity. And then for Underpool, I think I'm definitely taking this Shadows from Underpool.
Yeah, that's a really good Shadows. That's actually like a borderline crazy Shadows.
Yeah, I think this is really good. I think it's this is a 26S Shadows and Underpool. I don't think I'm gonna take the Brobnar. I think probably I will take the Sanctum from Underpool over the Sanctum in a Mirror because of the Scaling Amber control in the Doorstep to Heaven.
Okay.
I think that's what I will be going for.
Cool.
Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's exactly the right call. Although it could be a better call to have the Glimmers from the Untamed.
I can talk out my logic as you think about it if you like.
I'd love to hear it.
So on mine, I've got Jeffrey's The Coruscating, which is Logos Mars Shadows. Obviously, I'm going to take that Logos to the quadruple ZYX researcher, which is just going to make everything recurrable um, and really, really nasty, or just archive a bunch of cards. So, got to take that.
Yep.
Um, and then I'm going to combine that Logos with. Um, I'm going to keep the Mars of Jeffries as well. And the reason why is it has double Mars needs Amber, which of course I can recur with the ZYX researcher.
Yep.
And I have Mars First Zookeeper, which I really like. Double Mother Gun complements that really nicely. But I'm actually going to take the Untamed of Cataline, which has double there everywhere.
Yep.
So it's really efficient splash damage with the double Mars needs Amber, a little bit of Rush, and the Key Charge. I also have the
Totally.
Mimicry, which Mimicry should be real nice against. Not that I knew what I was getting, but against a Gen.
Yeah.
Um, so I should have some versatility in terms of having to mimic it, unless you Mars First Proliferator.
Which is
So
going to be the hope, because it
yeah,
does have that Gen Looper.
the downside is that I give up the too much to protect, but I don't think the Shadows House of Jeffries is good enough to justify um, keeping it over synergizing with the very kind of nasty Mars. I like having the key charge. I like having a key cheat out, especially now knowing that you have scaling. Being able to key cheat out seems really, really valuable.
Yes, I will, because
Um,
I will be taking basically the two houses I know I'm going to be taking are the Mars and the Shadows. The Mars from Riddle, and then the Shadows from Underpool.
what I know I'm sacrificing though is I'm basically giving up a lot of creature control and a fair amount. I mean, I have the board-based Amber control, but I'm giving up like a fair amount of like I'm giving up my too much to protect. I'm giving up my Ronnie and the Nerve Blast and stuff, which are like very very good cards. So like I'm kind of just going all in on one strategy instead of trying to have this like well-rounded deck. We'll see how that works out.
Yeah, and I think hmm.
They really nailed it with the sealed version of Alliance. Like sealed Alliance, I love this. Like
Yeah, Sealed Alliance is great. I'm a huge fan of it.
yeah, like there's a lot of choices. I'm already like thinking like, maybe I should have done X, but I think I can try out what I got. I think it's worth a go.
Yeah, I think in the end I will. Man, I don't know.
Yeah, you have like a tougher, like those houses are more interchangeable kind of.
You know what? I think I'll go with the Sanctum from Riddle.
Okay,
I think that's where I'll go. So
like having the board clears.
I think so. I think so.
Yeah, makes sense.
Um,
Because you already have the scaling, so you don't. I mean, having double scaling is cool, but it's not as cool as having board clears and scaling. Makes sense.
yeah, that's my logic. So we'll take the Shadows. Ow. Sorry, it couldn't bit
No,
me.
I figured it was just kind of funny. Ow.
Yeah, he's in a feisty mood.
3 viewers now. Thanks for everybody coming in. A little bit of a process, always getting Alliance going, but we wanted to show the process and the logic because, like, technologically, this is now possible on TCO, but it's a fairly new feature, and going to be hosting a sealed Alliance tournament at KFPL. So if you were wondering how to, import an Alliance deck, or if you come across this YouTube video later, you can kind of see how it's being done on Murph's interface as he goes here.
Yep.
And also, I mean, Murph will be setting up the game. We'll have like some open hands, so you guys can see what we're after.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I mean that's always exciting. So you can see our play logic, and we'll see how this goes. But if we have some massive deck formulation regrets, maybe we can try switching houses and see if it's any different.
Oh
Or
yeah, I mean we're not necessarily super locked in. There you go.
yeah,
Game is up.
we can also just SAS climb it and do like a series of this. We'll see.
Yeah, I thought this was
Uh,
a good start. At least 63 to 67. I think the RAA bot. I think gives a really nice tool to sort of give a normalized background to which to have Sealed Alliance.
yeah,
So we shouldn't have blowout games like can sometimes happen for
unless one of us pulls a generosity deck.
Well, oh, this wasn't an alliance. Did I not select alliance?
I was able to add mine. I called mine a burn deck.
I gave mine a name. Wait, mine doesn't exist.
Maybe you didn't hit the confirm button.
No, it's here.
Huh.
Well, you know what? I don't know. Well, we'll try again. How's that?
Yeah, sure.
We'll try this again.
Sure. Just leave that. It took me a second for mine to come up, I think, so.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah. It's still a little, like, I mean, it's perfectly functional, but it's still a little jank because it's just new.
Yeah, there are, there we go. Came out.
I wonder if you can add from DOK, because you can make alliances on DOK. I wonder if, you know,
I don't know.
if you can give the DOK link of the alliance, because that would actually be really nice for me. Let me, yeah, okay, so we both have our decks now. Okay. Bring it on.
And now the spectator account doesn't see the game.
Weird.
This is... Oh, okay, that's why. Alliance is ticked off. That's why. I didn't know it wasn't on by default.
Oh, I see, I see.
Yeah, there we go. We're getting it sorted.
Yeah. Thanks for your patience, everybody. It is a little bit. We're still getting used to it as well. It's just kind of new.
We are.
For everybody. That being said, I think we were able to think through the process pretty quickly and at least have viable options. Good luck.
Good luck to you as well, Karen. I think
Double Mars on Mars action here.
Absolutely. We got Martian violence. Everyone's favorite.
God, your deck looks really good.
Well, that's the hope. There we go, and I just cropped the screen a little bit so I can get a bit of a better view.
Nice.
Perfect. And we're good to go, I think. You know, I think this is a mulligan.
Yeah. Just situating myself so I have the chat. Feel free to talk out whatever you like in the chat. We love hearing from you. In particular, if you have any thoughts on this format or like different ways that we could explore Alliance and especially Alliance Sealed, which is something that seems really appealing to me. I'm gonna open with a Stim Rager here. I really like this card. It was one of the card arts in the AOA starter box, which is where I started with the game. But it actually took me forever to actually pull a Stim Rager.
I don't think we'll ever be doing Shredder on this channel. Anxious Parrot.
No. Yeah, no, I would never. I could never hurt a deck.
I think that is morally opposed to my own faculties.
Yeah. We like our decks too much.
We do.
Logos time. Ba-boom. I'm gonna slap a backup copy on a Titan Librarian, keep him nice and safe. Let's get a Titan Mechanic on a flank, key cost 5. Research Smoko is going to have the destroyed ability. I'm gonna archive top card of my deck with a ZYX here, get myself moving a little bit. I get another card archived here. I'll archive that. And ta-da. What do we got here? This message has been deleted by the
Yeah, we had had someone offering free viewers and subscribers.
And you just turned them down?
Well, yeah, because I copied the message so we could keep it for ourselves only.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, you wouldn't want it to spread around, and then it wouldn't work as well for us. Supply demand.
Exactly.
Simple economics, if you think about it.
Yep.
See, Murph is always watching out for me.
I mean, if everyone is getting free viewers, then we can't corner the market.
That is unbelievably true. How can you say something so controversial yet so brave?
Oh. Okay, we haven't got an affiliate yet. We need those. We need them.
Oh my God! Give us three more subs, 3 more followers. Come on.
Yeah,
I'm
actually,
gonna
all
go
we need is
logos.
3 more followers.
Logos or slogos, man. We're gonna check like no one has ever checked before.
Can you not?
And get that top card of the deck. Let's go.
Just you wait till I get my Martian Generosity.
What would Jesus do?
Time to make 3 new Twitch accounts? Yeah, I feel that, Anxious Pirate.
Yeah. That's check at 5.
Oh, Christ.
Where's your Genka god now?
I'm not the one who opened God tier logos hand turn turn 1. Oh, thank you so much, Amermedes. Really appreciate that.
Hey.
And welcome to the chat. I really enjoyed your KFC video you just put out, actually. So good shout out there.
Hey, up to 5 viewers for tonight too. Very cool. Night streams sometimes, sometimes we get more attention on YouTube than we do for the actual stream, but it's cool to see some people in here bouncing around.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's not necessarily EU friendly, and also it's kind of a weird time for the West Coast.
Yeah. But we're real happy to see everybody here. All right, we got Murph is calling shadows. Putting down the 7 effective power Knuckles Bolton.
Absolutely.
Playing the too much to protect. Sack of coins. Got sacked right there. Okay. I got the key.
Perfect. Yeah, well, I'm glad you're enjoying the time slot, Anxious Pirate.
Yeah, I mean it's good. I think it's good in a lot of ways. Like for I don't know, it's always a crapshoot, like getting other people's schedules and stuff,
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, this is more or less the time that works for us, which is why we do it.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I am going to go Mars. And I'll do 2 damage to Knuckles Bolton.
Rude.
Keep him on the flank. He's got elusive and skirmish. Okay. And then what do I want to do here?
You didn't just want to reap to check with logos?
Nah, I'd rather use your Amber to check, I think.
Boo.
We're gonna get Red Planet Ray Gun on him.
Hey, now my Xlux has the more
Yeah, now he's huge.
Yeah.
Do that, and I will archive a card. That.
Always use their Amber. Yeah.
Floppy lab work in the house.
Welcome.
How you doing? It's a party now.
It's always a party on the Swindle Dust Chronicles. Wow, this is so just. Bleh. Bleh. That's how I feel.
I'm very sorry.
We'll call Sanctum.
Sanctum.
We are going to fight with Doom of the Martyr into your Titan Librarian.
getting a bit of lag on your audio, Murph.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I can hear you now, just fine there.
Okay, perfect. So doing the martyr draws 2 cards. I steal 1 for Little Niff. We will put down. Yeah, okay.
I had feared such a possible future.
And then we're gonna play Smite here and fight here.
Oh, very good. That's pretty nasty, actually.
And then we're gonna Reap. And then we're gonna play Opal Knight.
Ooh.
And then we'll get Sir Marrows and we'll get Hallowed Shield.
Okie doke. Alright, you are seen. I hear you and I see you.
So things are happening now. Things are happening now.
Okay. What if? What do I have?
I mean, at least I have the comfort knowing that you're always going to be a little bit worried when I'm not at check.
I don't worry. I'm a very low anxiety individual, as you know.
Perfect. It's a high stress game, so that's good.
Oh yeah, it's nothing more stressful than 63 to 67 SAS random bot steal the Lions test run.
Oh my god, yeah, it's the highest stakes keyforge you can get. I mean, it may as well be the KFL championship.
Here's what we got. Oh god, I can't even imagine my anxiety if I was playing a KFBL finals. I think it'd be 100% real with you.
Oh man, you took out my Untamed ambassador. Whatever am I to do?
Actually, I don't know. That felt pretty important to do. So.
Well, I don't have any Untamed in this deck, so it's mildly less important.
Oh, I'm dumb. However.
Yeah.
A reap is a reap is a reap, I guess.
Yeah.
I still want that turn is interchangeable because it's just yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. I will tell you. I'll explain later, but it was actually my best move, which is hilarious, even though I did it for a dumb reason. Okay. Proliferator off the flank.
Proliferator is not on a flank specifically because I want to. Xanthix.
I used to Xanthix.
Yeah, then I found the right therapist.
Back in the old college days.
Oh.
Please die.
Okay, well I still forge. We'll call Shadows. I'm gonna play Routine Job.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna Merkins off the top of your deck. Or do I take your archives? Ooh! What's in here? Do I know what's in... Oh, God.
You don't know what's in my archives.
Do I...
For the most part.
Okay.
There's one card that you could know about.
Well, I know you've got research... Okay. Well, what's left in your deck? 8 draws. What do I want to hit, if anything? Nah, I think I hit your archives here. I think this would be more fun.
Okay. Archives takes Mother Gun. Oh my god, no.
It's actually not a bad hit though. Not a bad hit. We take those.
Okay.
I mean, it could have been way better.
Yeah, if you'll take those, I'll give them to you.
How kind? How kind?
I am. I am a good neighbor. We're gonna take a little Logos turn here, a little cute Logos turn. Slap down a Phyla.
Okay. All right. It's actually really annoying.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. Well, we're gonna call Mars here. Gonna use Mother Gun.
Ah.
So, hopefully it's low. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I don't know. I don't even know why I did that.
Reveal, Red Planet Raygun, Beam Buckler, and Zip Flicks.
Yeah, TBH, I don't know
Z-
why I did that.
how do we pronounce that? That's what I need some input from chat on. YZPH.
I'm going to purge that card.
You son of a bitch.
What did I actually purge?
You took my full moon.
Yes! Oh my god, that's so good. His is too good.
Oh god. Stop.
You'd love to see it.
Oh, my turn was so. I was about to unleash my full untamed fury too.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes you're just better.
We got a little bit of this. Got a little bit of this.
Oh, very nice.
A little bit of that.
Very nice.
Using Save the Pack for once. Check that out. Play a double Song of Spring for kind of nothing. A Shard of Life. Play a Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds is really good.
And a Rustnar.
Wow, this would have been way better if you had gone to.
Yes, it would have been a check.
Yeah, it would have been.
Well.
Well.
Oh man, that no zone, man. No drone.
Oh man, I think we'll just call Sanctum. A blinding light here for Untamed. I
Okay.
will Spirit's Way. Discard that.
Glee dokely.
And I'll pass over to you. Can you take me off check? Please say no. I can't believe
I wouldn't, even if I could.
I cannot believe I cannot believe this.
You still don't have it? That's hilarious. But no, like, just playing it, like, impartially, not hearing that, I couldn't possibly take you off check here, even if I could. And I can, but, yeah, that would be a really bad decision for me, basically.
It would be a terrible decision for you at two things in deck and not seeing Martian Generosity yet.
We'll do here.
Well, you should not want to just reduce key costs to 5. I guess you don't. Do you have that anymore? You don't have that anymore. I'm saying.
No, I don't have that. We will use Crazy Killing Machine to try to get. We'll get your Dust Chronicles. That's annoying.
Respect.
Respect the name. Good. Okay.
Call Sanctum. We will Shield of Justice, Free Markets. Pass back over?
Question mark?
Question mark? Feel bad?
Alright. I'm gonna give him the old, give him the old backup copy on the Titan Librarian again.
Yeah.
We will never, ever die
If
here.
it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Okay. Check at 8 here. Why not? Why not Crazy Killing Machine? Discard, of
Bolton.
course.
My most important card.
So annoying. I lost a Mars Needs Amber. That's okay. It's not super relevant in this game state, but I knocked out one of your artifacts at least.
You did?
Alright. And I will archive one of them.
I wish I could be more proactive, but this is something. And I'm gonna Hallowed Shield the Guardian. Look at that.
Ooh. I'm gonna go Untamed. I'm gonna play Mimicry to copy Spirit's Way, and then Key Charge.
Oh, screw you!
Yeah,
Oh,
baby.
no!
Oh yes.
Oh, you don't know what's in my hand. I've got a TMTP and a routine job.
Let's go.
No!
Let's
No, oh
go. The
my
key sheet's
god.
always doing good. Oh,
I
yeah.
can't believe Martian Generosity was literally the last card in the deck.
As it should be when I'm against it. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Alright, you want a rematch?
Yeah, best of 3.
Yeah, we'll do best of 3.
Oh, man. I'm having a good old time. You would
Ah.
not like a rematch? Alright. Oh, you want to initiate it. Alright.
Yeah, we both clicked at the same time.
It's a dominance kind of thing. No, I opened real well with my logos. But honestly, my deck performed better than I was anticipating. Like, to be honest.
Yeah. No, it's a cool deck.
Like, it did... Like, it worked the way I wanted it to work. I wasn't hurting for the C, because I'm like, I have multiple, like, weird C combos, but no, like, true amazing C. Let's do Mars now. I'll put out a little Zookeeper action here.
It's a bit of zooing.
Get the old Reap.
I see.
Pop that away for a rainy day.
Okay, you're abducting.
Always.
We'll call Shadows. We'll Dust Chronicles.
Respect.
Cool. Play Merkins. We'll hit the top of your deck.
Ah!
Where's not bad actually. We'll Routine Job, and we'll get down the Muggles Bolton and the Lomindra.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually such a good hit that
Yeah, I mean mostly I want that to not have your Marsing's Amber combo.
Yeah, so I'm actually gonna go off the top of my discard pile to get that back. That's how good that hit is. That I'll actually, instead of cycling from my deck, get the Reap with the Titan Librarian and stick away another card here.
Oh yes, thank you, Anxious. There we go. Hands are up. Sometimes we do forget. Okay. We're gonna call Mars here, and first things first is we're gonna reveal these 3, deal 3 damage to that Titan Librarian, and then we're going to Fizz. You're welcome. We're gonna archive this, and we're gonna purge this one.
Okay. You really don't want me to have that there everywhere.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't know how many you have in there. I don't know how many you have in there. I had a at least 25% chance to hit it, and no dice on that.
No dice. We're gonna do a little bit of stall here, because holy crap.
Okay, we're gonna call Shadows. We're just gonna give him the old Reap. Night Forge.
Okay. Ain't that a pain in the butt?
Small one.
The butt or the pain?
Yes. Okay, we forge. Well, we'll call Mars here. We'll unstun here. I'll action here. Play this upgrade. I guess we'll Reap. I'll Martian Generosity.
Ah, so you do have it now, yeah.
And then we'll hit that Mars first.
Nice.
To Reap, get that gen back.
That
really
sucks.
I was really hoping I hit that Mars for Mars first off. I was really hoping I would. Should have done this first, but. We
Yeah.
got Xanthix over there. Destructive analysis. We can throw this one onto. Yeah, we'll just double up. We'll double up over there.
The Mars first proliferator at this SAS. Like, I knew that was going to be brutal.
Yeah, it's a little brutal. I will call Mars here again.
No way.
Call Mars. I will take the archives. Surprise, surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Use action. Do that there.
Oh.
We're going to reap. Do that. And then we're gonna gen for 6. Get that back. Get that fixed finger down. And say all yours. Ah, you're setting up the carpet floxum.
I already missed it.
Well, that's good news for me. I wonder. I think here we call shadows. Well, routine job. Routine job. Yeah, Martian gen loops are brutal.
Yeah, there's just like nothing, kind of nothing to be done, really.
No.
I could have played a little cleaner, I think, but ultimately not a ton.
Get this down, and we'll hit the reap over here. Yeah.
Mainly I discarded my guys because I didn't want to get in Mind Warper for no reason.
Yeah, that's very fair.
Yeah. I'm gonna take my archive.
Yep.
Play a full moon. I'm gonna use mimicry for an amazingly effective whistling darts.
Perfect. I'll be 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Sure. Looking through my discard to see if I can do anything meaningful with the Shard of Life here. Let's use the whistling darts first here. That'll. All the Mars says Amber. I still needed it so that I can pull off this key charge. Okay. And then I can put back Mimicry, maybe? Or do I put back the key charge? What do I have left? I feel like I have to put back the Mimicry. Because his deck is doing better things than mine at this point. Fortunately, I think I just have to discard creatures again. I needed my...
I am back.
Yeah, needed my save the pack with that turn. I did get my key charge off. Your 1 armor from the fixed finger really. Yeah, I killed some stuff though. Like I killed the shadows guys with the amber on them, so it was still like a good profitable whistling darts, but it doesn't kill the Mars line, which is brutal.
No, yeah. Also, Xanthix, not a Martian.
That should do it actually. But I'll let you take the turn out.
Yeah, we'll reap there. Um, I don't think I really need to gen. Yeah,
First world problems over there.
I don't see a reason to gen. So I think.
Do I need to put my whole deck in my
Oh
hands?
wait, is
Probably
this an
not.
enemy or just a creature?
What?
I can't reap with the Isfizz.
Yeah, it'll kill your dudes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not.
Not worth it.
I have used in Quinn. I have to use destroy them all to get rid of it all the time.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
It's like very funny. Yeah, and that'll be it. I don't have any. I don't have any A.
GG.
Good game. Good game. Well, we're going to a game 3 here.
We are. Hit that rematch button.
Okie doke.
No.
Yeah. KarenB would like a rematch. Okay. Make sure that that the hands are on for the viewers there.
Yeah.
Okay, I lost. I'll just hit random. I hit random for the other ones.
Sounds good. Yeah, I hit random for the other one as well.
Yeah. Okay. Karen won the flip and is first player.
Wow.
Go Karen. Can I just get like a 5-card Logos hand again? that would have been cool.
Yeah, please.
Opening Stim Rager was good luck the one game, so let's do that.
It was. You know what? That was actually.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah.
I see you.
Okie doke. We're gonna get that Red Planet Ray Gun on. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna toss a Mars Needs Amber here.
Really?
I think it's the right. Well, I think it's the right move because
Sorry.
I have a good chance of archiving it depending on draw, and then I also have a second one. So
Sorry, I thought when you said toss, I thought you meant discard, and I was like, why on earth would you not play that for the Amber Pit?
oh yeah. For each Mars creature in play. Okay.
Yeah, it'll deal 1 damage.
The
Oh wait, no, is that?
No, it'll deal 3.
Holy moly!
Yeah, it'll deal 3.
Illegal.
Now, if I fight, it's an after fight ability, so that it will do 2 to the other one. So it doesn't really super matter. So I'm gonna keep my dude undamaged and gain 1 more. Kill the proliferator because I can't let that happen.
Yeah. Well, I think that's smart. Because I'm gonna call Mars here.
I really. Yeah, I guess so.
Just how it be.
The top decking of it is brutal.
And then I think we archive this thing. And we say done.
Okay.
And then I attach. I might as well be here. It's not like a super pivotal.
You have a 12-card hand. I mean, seems pretty pivotal to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's something.
I'll use the combat pheromones to get a reap off here and kill the harvester.
Makes sense.
Probably the right way to do that. And get a check. So that's kind of cool.
That's pretty sweet, actually.
Let's do that.
We'll call Sanctum. And first off is I'm gonna free markets. And then I'll Spirit's Way. I'll Blinding Light Logos. And throw that one over to you.
We'll go Logos. No archive. Let's use this. That'll resolve. And just kill my Smoko, because, you know.
Oof, yeah. Oh, you just got a routine job, though.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's not as a routine. It's not a bad number by discard at all.
I'm stunned then.
Oh, come on.
Okay. my local friends in Pittsburgh and I have a thing where we like learn the game at the cafe. So we have like cafe Keyforge and real Keyforge, like as two different genres, sort of.
Yeah,
And
I
like
gotcha.
before, like we were like slowly figuring out the rules as we were playing. So it's like, wait, you can put archives on the other person's stuff? What? Like, so it's like as we figured out the rules, like we kind of like got like new powers, sort of. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know why I just did that.
I liked it alright. I liked it alright.
Oh, I don't know. I just was I was not thinking.
I'm gonna go untamed here.
Oh,
And,
but that's chat. Sometimes you just throw. If anyone didn't know that, sometimes you just straight up throw the game.
yeah. Sometimes Keyforge God is not on your side.
Sometimes my brain is just not here.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Happens to the best of us.
Look at that worse Deepwater Gruen.
Yeah. He's a shallow water grower.
The worst kind.
Just
Easy.
Chronicles.
Namesake
Bolton.
of the channel.
Everyone elusive. Okay. Okay. I see.
And you don't gain amber from reaping.
I gain.
No,
I still gain it.
Oh, you do. I guess it goes on arrows.
Yeah. It's actually a really weird effect because it should be like instead, but it's not. It's like after your opponent gains amber by reaping, so technically speaking, it goes to my pool, and then you capture it.
Oh, that is true. Actually, that is true.
Which is like a really weird quirk of Keyforge, but here we are. For better or worse.
Oh, for better.
Okay, we're gonna do
That armor coming in handy.
fight into the elusive here, and I want to kill that so I don't get cards discarded. Kill that boy here, which the wild's there.
Interesting. Okay, well, I guess this is kind of awkward, but we'll call Mars.
Okay.
And we'll hit him with a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Ah, well, buckle my beams.
Some of that. Some of that.
Oh. The hell, man.
Well, I don't want to. I don't want to put your Titan mechanic on a flank.
Maybe you do actually.
Maybe I do. Maybe I want to let you forge.
You actually literally might want to let me forge. But I don't have it, so lame.
You don't have a gen.
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have a mimicry. You know what? I totally forgot this deck had a mimicry. Yeah, maybe I did want to let you forge.
We're gonna take care of that.
You took my fixed finger. It was giving you armor too.
I don't know, man. I got things I need to do.
Rude. Okay, we'll call shadows.
People I need to see. Yeah.
I'm gonna TMTP you. I'm gonna play
Lame.
Merkins and do top of deck.
Play the researcher. Oh, that's such a good hit.
And we'll hit discard pile for the TMTP in there.
Can I get an F in chat?
Yeah, give it an F in chat for hitting that researcher. I would have been way better if I hit that mimicry though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Man, Merkins is such a fun card. I love it.
I don't know. I got mixed feelings about it right now. Okay.
At the very least, it's fun.
Okay. 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 Uh. Hmm. Uh.
Why couldn't I have a Martian gen loop here? You sure you don't want to take the tide?
You're not allowed to anymore. So say
Oh,
with Christian Peterson.
well, I mean, hey, we're playing TCO.
Yeah. Hmm. Oh man. What to do? What to do? Chat can feel my pain over here.
Yeah, I got no idea what's going on over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if? You're gonna.
What if there was no religion?
So I'm thinking about your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't say what I'm thinking because
It's a
it
nice
would
hand.
tell you everything. It would tell you everything that's in my hand.
Well, I've got a nice hand over here.
Hmm.
The finest collection of cards in Keyforge.
3 of the 4 blue eyes.
There are no bad cards in my grandfather's deck.
Oh god. I got a tough decision here. Like a very tough one.
Well, take your time.
Um.
Chat can help you if you need help.
Fine.
Chat is there. Chat's a resource.
I'm gonna go Mars.
I'm gonna go for the green men.
I'm gonna archive my own researcher, which I
Yeah,
think is kind of cool.
that's pretty cool.
I'm gonna use Mother Gun to reveal Fixed Finger,
Holy mother
poke
of
the blow.
guns.
Do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think. I hope that that is my right move.
We're gonna call shadows. We're gonna reap with our merkins. We're gonna routine job.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's good. And then we're gonna sack of coins. This fixing is genuinely really annoying because of this, but so that'll be.
Mm.
Yeah, we're gonna pop that there. Pop that
Uh,
there. And say
hmm.
your go.
Yeah, I made the wrong call, I guess. I could have gone Untamed and done a gen for like 3 Amber last turn,
Ah, okay, okay.
but I was trying to do for more because I was behind and like needed a bigger turn than just, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Then just I do nothing proactive.
Yeah.
But I mean, drawing like 10 is proactive.
The draw 6, and
Oh yeah, draw 6.
it's not really like
Well, I mean,
doing
it
anything.
digs you. I get it digs you.
It doesn't, like, I wasn't drawing into answers that I would really need, so I was kind of like, if I can draw enough to cycle my deck, then I have a chance at winning.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I
Yeah,
gotcha.
so I kind of needed like a bigger gen, because like right now it would draw me 4 cards, which is kind of the same situation where it's like I have Key Charge in deck, but otherwise it's like Mars. Like I'm not like getting to stuff in Untamed.
Yeah.
Um. So. So I'll just steal then. I have to play Save the Pack to kill my own dude to prevent you.
Yeah.
Uh.
Hmm.
I guess technically I didn't have to do that now because I took the 1 steal, but yeah, I should have left him. Ugh, so bad. I don't think I get this game either way.
Yeah, I think we just call
Yeah,
Mars.
yeah. The gen is just too good at this level. Like,
It's a
but
pretty it's a pretty brutal card for our SAS level.
yeah.
Just is.
However, when it was buried, my deck was doing what I wanted to do. Like I think we both had good builds, which I'm pretty proud of.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think that your deck was doing a lot of work.
Yeah. Um, and like it was my turn to have a bad draw, so I feel like in game one, uh, I obviously had the good draw. Game three, I had the bad draw. You had a good open, like you opened all the Mars.
Yeah.
Um,
And game two was a sort of I hit the gen loop.
yeah, you hit the gen loop pretty early too. It really does become all about when the gen loop kind of comes, because I think that I win Sans gen loop like 99% of the time.
I agree. Yep, I completely agree.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, I don't even have an answer. Really, really brutal here is that yeah, all of my researchers. So like I had to get card advantage via researchers, which is like really important, and I just like I'm drawing them all now, which is the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
With that said, I maybe could have done with the shadows. I don't know. I really like the synergy that my deck is making here. I wonder if like I would have been better off not taking any logos and like taking a shadows to complement what I'm trying to do. But setting up all the plays with the archiving has been pretty crucial to my game plan. So I don't know, but that's the only thought I've had in terms of reformulating. Good game.
Good game. Good. It was a good
Yeah.
match.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, like we got a 2 to 3 keys in game 3, even though you had like the heavy draw. Like certainly didn't feel out of it. I could have played a little cleaner. I tossed my Fluxum because I thought that you would never kill my dude, and I had no way to kill my dude.
Right.
And you actually did kill my dude, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I did kill your dude.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
well, I also had other answers. Like I had the save pack in there, and I was like, I gotta move. I gotta find answers. I think I played a little too desperate there.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh, well, I can. It's kind of this. Yeah. I mean, hitting the If you had also had a good chance to, if you had a good chance to mimicry my gen.
That's what I was trying to do, was to get to a good, yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, I was
I
really
never,
hoping.
I never got to mimic the gen in like a meaningful way.
No, I know. If that had happened, this game would be over. I think pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, I would get, if I could get a key cheat in Untamed and get the hand in the other house, and then like redraw it, like re-archive it with the logos, that could be good.
Yeah.
It's an interesting. I really did enjoy my build though. So like the high synergy for the Mars Needs Amber is something that wasn't really available in the deck that I have.
Yeah.
That I actually have. So like in this case, I feel like Alliance really succeeded in like giving me, giving me more play options. So I that felt like meaningful choice to me. Whereas some of the negative feedback that I've heard is like, oh, like Alliance Sealed, usually you just end up picking one of the two decks. But here I felt very compelled to think about the possible mix matches that I could do. So
I mean, you're sort of always going to be left in a situation where you pick two houses from one deck. Right?
I think
you have to.
What else would you do? Yeah, you have to.
You have to. And so I think there's
Yeah.
always going to be a sense of like, oh, like, well, I'm pretty much just like, I'm just only swapping one, but like that's the whole point.
Yeah.
So like for
I like how
mine, right?
limited that is.
Like I was also like I was quite torn between like, I was actually quite torn between mine of like, do I keep the Sanctum from do I take the Sanctum from Underpool, or do I take it from Riddle, or do I then take the Untamed? The only certain ones in mine were Shadows and the Martian Generosity.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really, really good gen house. The certain one for me was the logos, because I'm like, I have to have that.
Yeah, Forex Researchers is kind of hard to pass up.
Yeah, and I don't think that I missed the amber control of the shadows mostly. I don't know.
I think it's just in situations where you just had mitfuls of logos at the end game.
Yeah. but I mean, it did what I wanted it to do in game one, and to some extent in the other games. But it's hard to measure against a gen loop deck because it really is just like whether you get it or not.
Yeah.
I think my deck was like hyper consistent and not necessarily as high of a ceiling, whereas yours was like less consistent, higher ceiling, basically. Um,
Yeah.
but I do wonder if I had used that Shadows instead of the Logos and just gone like massive Amber Control in all houses, kind of. But I have like triple Gamgee and a Knuckles, but I have the Nerve Blast, the Ronnie, the Too Much to Protect, the Sucker Punch. Yeah, that would be the thing I would look at, is to take the Shadows and the Logos from Jeffries.
Yeah, which I
Wait,
think
but
are
then wait, no. It would be no, instead of the Logos, I'd take the Mars and the Shadows from Jeffries and put it with the Untamed to Catalina or Cataline
right.
and see if that is good enough, even though the speed is mega low.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the other thing I would try. That was like the. I just thought that Logos was too appealing, and I will say, in the first game, like when it was rolling, the ability to like recycle those plays and also get to them quicker felt like, if you had not had a gen deck, I think that speed advantage would have been very tangible.
Oh yeah, I mean, in some sense, the gen,
Yeah.
leveled the playing field a bit.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, no, I was trying to do something kind of degenerate there where I just like kept on stealing your amber via the splash damage.
Yeah.
Which I think would work in like 90% of cases in this kind of formulation, like in this kind of format. Yeah, I'm very interested in doing this again.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Like,
I mean, I'd be
yeah,
interested in seeing. I mean, I don't have a lot of like super low SAS decks, thankfully. But I'd be very interested in like a SAS climb-esque system for
yeah,
a Sealed Alliance. It seems like a really fun format, and then the random access archives bot makes it like, there's no min maxing. You get what you get. So
yeah.
it's like true sealed.
I maybe like to do like a random min and a random max,
Yeah, yeah, we could do that.
and then even if you get a massive range, like that's kind of fun too.
Oh yeah, if you get like a 52 with a 85 or whatever.
Yeah, and then you just kind of play the stuff in the middle. I definitely want to do this. We can make a little series out of this, I think, is the right way to go. This is very, very fun. I'm very interested in the Sealed Alliance. Again, I'm going to plug that KFPL event.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys really should check it out. We're going to be
Saturday.
playing, yeah, December 10th. Will be 11 o'clock a.m. start at the KFPL server for 2 decks. You're going to get 2 random ones from the set. You can also play 2 real sealed decks, but you got to show up an hour early at 10 a.m. to open them, so everybody can see that you're actually opening real stuff.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. And I will give
fun.
it. I'll put the form and the. So this is the form to sign up for the KFPL.
Thanks.
And then here is information on KPL qualification if you're interested in. So if you haven't already, I highly recommend signing up for the KFPL Sealed Alliance qualifier. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. Amber Media is going to be covering it as usual. It's going to start at 11 a.m. New York time on Saturday. So be there. I'll be there watching it. I unfortunately can't participate this weekend. Just too busy with all the stuff I have going on. So, but if you are able to, I really, really, really recommend doing it. It's going to be great.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it now. We've also seen a lot of new players hop in for it. I really think that Sealed Alliance is going to do the thing that Ghost Galaxy wanted.
Yep.
Like Alliance to do, whereas like Archine Alliance is increasingly kind of seeming like, oh, we need a different ban system or something, or you know what I mean, like. Yeah. I'm really, really excited about the possibilities with Sealed. I think it's a very, very smart format that like I would have thought of, but you needed the company to think of it in order for TCO to do the implementation, basically.
Exactly.
Like I think the community has thought of similar things prior to this. I've seen little articles by like all kinds of people.
Oh yeah.
with like similar kind of ideas, like, oh, you can mix and match, and like that seems really cool. There was this impulse, but like we always wanted to do it with like kind of jank decks, you know? Like nobody was ever like, I've never seen an article being like, what if I mash my 3 best decks together? But I have seen a lot of articles being like, what about a draft format where we like draft the houses, and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I've seen a lot of stuff on draft formats for. I mean, as a
yeah,
limited player in other card games, it very very much interests me.
yeah. No, I think Alliance Draft. I know Aurora was looking at some stuff like that and Time Shapers. I think that's a very strong possibility for something that the community could put some stake into. Um,
Absolutely.
Draft would be like hard to execute outside of locals or online play. Like I think it'd be really really hard in a true tournament context, but that there's a lot of space for casual formats, so I'm all there for that.
Yeah, and I mean, like,
Um,
obviously, the Keyforge draft is a way way different than like Magic or Flesh and Blood or anything like that,
yeah.
or Battle Pack 3 draft if you play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Ooh, Battle Pack 3.
Um, small,
Whoa.
small reference there. Um,
Yeah.
but if you I feel like you could do it in a high level tournament, but it would be slightly more challenging.
The way I'm in the hole against Murph here.
You are in the hole.
You got me last time. You got me this time.
Yep. Don't.
I started off so good too. I was dancing.
Mm-hmm. Let me
Nah.
change this because this is a 2-1 Murph.
Oh you gotta update your little like victory thing there. You know what I think Keyforge would I'd love to see, and I have a couple ideas for how to execute 4-player Keyforge, but playing Keyforge doubles I think is something that would be really really good for the game, or like some kind of multiplayer. I think the best thing would be doubles because I like teams. Like I like playing with a friend. I think that's super cool.
Yeah.
Because it's just like the kind of socializing that I like to do.
Yeah.
But
Two-headed giant would be very fun.
something like or I think something Ghost Galaxy could develop would be something like a akin to Commander. Like Alliance could be something like Commander, where you're like smashing decks together, but you're not expecting the most competitive stuff. And you have these kind of like huge, janky, inconsistent decks. Like maybe they have to be like all different houses or something, but like maybe you could achieve what they're looking to kind of achieve in Alliance through some kind of like massive Commander-esque format.
Yeah. Yep.
Imagine if your like Commander was NARP or something. Like that would be hilarious. Like,
And I know there's been some community development. DeadSync, who is one of the Reddit mods
yeah.
for the Keyforge subreddit, they've done. I know they have released some information on a 4-player format, and I think DevDev has also done some work on a 3-player format.
I'm interested in the 3. I developed a doubles that I think is interesting. Essentially, for my doubles, we have 2 games going on, and the 2 games do not interact, right? So, like,
Right.
however, basically, it's a little more complicated than this, but basically, like, player 1 does a turn, and then, basically, you have, player 1 against player 2, player 3 against player 4.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like player 1 takes a turn, then 4, then 2, then 3.
Yeah, I follow.
And you rotate like that. And basically, you each play those games that are separate, but you share keys and you share amber. So the key pool is the same and the amber pool is the same. So like, I think it's really interesting because you would have to collaborate about the ways that your decks worked, right? So
Right.
like you could be like, oh, like your deck can bring like this crazy crackback amber control, whereas mine can go rush. Or like I could bring a creature swarm kind of thing, and like you could do something, you know what I mean? Like you could do something else. I think you could think about the way that those games interact, but it doesn't incur ruling problems.
Right.
Whereas I think if you start to incur ruling problems, I think that's when you have to bring in Ghost Galaxy, basically. Like I think that there are more interactive 4 players possible, but that's the most interactive that I can come up with that doesn't incur ruling problems. The other variation that I looked at is that like board wipes affect all sides basically.
Right.
Um, for the reason that giving the decks a little bit more interaction. So like board wipes could like destroy each creature, or like
Gotcha.
things that like do something to each creature could affect the whole board. I don't think that would cause huge interaction problems, but I think other than that. But anyway, yeah, no, it's something I've looked at. It seems to work, but I think there's a lot of really good ideas. There's also clearly a lot of desire in the community for multiplayer formats.
Yep.
And I think it could interact really nicely with people doing like their kind of like RPGs and stuff. Like if you had a multiplayer format that could interact with the RPGs, like which Ghost Galaxy wouldn't even have to do that, right? But like you know that people would find that into their campaigns, like they would find a way to do that. And
That'd be really cool, actually.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
it's like oh, you have an encounter, and it's like like and you know the key Kraken already works like that.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really fun.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I've thought about it a lot, and I really, really want to see them do it. It's one of those things that has to sort of be led from the front, because otherwise you're developing like a set of rules in a vacuum that have no intrinsic connection to the game. If you're an outside dev, at least. I don't know. Maybe somebody designs it and it gets really popular with the community, but I feel like here's a rule book, and somebody's like, "Why am I reading your rule book?" Like.
Yeah, and like I've seen that there's been some community work on that for Flesh and Blood PvE.
Yeah.
Which has been moderately successful.
Okay.
So I haven't played it personally, but that's mostly because you need friends.
Yeah.
But no, I've seen some work on that, which I think has looked really, really cool. Because I know the company Legend Story Studios has said they are producing a RPG dungeon crawl esque PvE for Flesh and Blood, which sounds really, really cool. I am super stoked to engage in it that way.
That actually makes me wanna play. Like I would want to play that.
Yeah, like that sounds super fun. Because especially it's perfect for it, right? Because you pick a hero, you pick their equipment, right? You've got
yes.
It really is perfect. It really is perfect.
Oh, I love that. That's oh man, that's cool. That's really cool.
I think there's supposed to be news on it, sort of like Q2, Q3 this year.
Yeah, when I get out to Madison, I'm moving right now. For those of you that don't know, but like when I get out to Madison, there's a lot of gaming groups. I bet somebody's doing that. I would hop right on that.
For sure. Yeah, that'd be great. All right, Karen.
Yeah.
Well, I think that brings us pretty well to close to the end of the stream. So thank you all, everyone, for coming out and watching us. Do you have any closing remarks?
Just that Sealed Alliance is everything I hoped it would be. Pulled from random decks. Like,
yeah.
Even though I lost this one and it was to a gen, but like it's so cool that you like pulled a gen randomly that's like functional, and like if we were in a big tournament, maybe your deck would go like 4-1 and then be like, vying for the X1 at the end against something else that's really jank, and then you'd need the draws and everything. Like I cannot wait to play this in the KFPO, and I think that they hit the nail on the head with the Sealed Alliance. Very, very cool. So yeah, I mean I'm just pure excitement about the game right now.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think the all of it is just Sealed Alliance is perfect. It really is. It really is perfect.
I wouldn't change. Yeah, it's great.
Alliance, on the other hand, different.
Yeah.
However, I am a proponent of the point space restricted list.
Yeah, oh man, that is just one closing thought there. I don't know. For me, I think that the best solution for Alliance is to use a Tesla-esque, like where you have to play Archon and Reversal.
But I don't think that's. I feel like that's not on the table.
I know. I think it would be so cool because you wouldn't even have to restrict sets at that point. Yeah. Like you wouldn't have to ban anything, and it would be like, oh man, now there's the zoo that we're looking for. Like the jungle. Like, oh man, you would just get the craziest decks with the craziest, like most like obscure combos, and I'm just like, Oh, please put that on the table. Like, because that's what they wanted in that original formulation. All you got to do is make an Archon reversal, man. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, no, or
Um,
adaptive.
or adaptive, which
Or
is yeah. I
adaptive.
mean, yeah,
Which is,
which is an
it's just
Archon
our
reversal.
Tesla is just adaptive without the third game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Newton. Yeah, which is Newton. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Those are some the closing thoughts. I'm gonna go have a Guinness.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And even after that loss.
Yeah, I need to drink my sorrows away.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Karen. And thank you so much to everyone in chat and everyone who's watched us, everyone who's joining us on YouTube after the fact. Thank you all so much for joining us. Very happy to have you. This was a super fun game. And we will
Yeah, I
catch
had a great
all
time.
of you next time.
Cool.
See you, everyone.